Hello everybody and welcome back to Astroneer, where today I am back here on the station because I've done quite a bit of off-camera work. Making sure that we have moved a good portion of supplies up here. And I am realizing we don't actually have a printer up here just yet, so that might be something I need to do. But I have moved 250 resin up here so far. But I had quite the idea. So since all of that in the middle is dirt that I can mine, why not make a truck to come up here to help me dig loads of dirt all at once? So, my plan for today is to make a large rover. Maybe make an RTG to come up with it. I don't know about that part. That part might be tough. But I also want to make a large gas canister, as well as a large soil and fluid canister. So we need 2 titanium alloy. And titanium alloy is hydrazine, correct? Let me check, that's the wrong thing. Hydrazine used, yeah, graphene and nitrogen. So titanium, graphene, nitrogen. So let me make some ammonium real quick using my little method I made here. And I didn't make this method, but I mean it's a good way to do it. For those of you looking for build ideas. And this one, I should be able to produce enough hydrogen there. Or not produce the hydrogen up here, but at least use it. And I also brought up my Astroneer, so if we wanted to, we could move the orbital platform. As I put a large storage over here. Although putting a small storage over here might also be good. And then using the large storage to just store the stuff, you know? There we go. But I'm thinking on the space just past our little storage zone, I can make that our, I guess, dirt processing zone. Well, actually, we should make that one the crafting zone, and then the one past it, dirt processing. Well, no. I feel like we should have dirt processing here. Also, we need a way to get the truck up there. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, let's put dirt processing over here, since we've already got one thing doing the dirt processing into ammonium here. But I need to make this platform bigger if I want to move a large soil container down here. So we're going to need plastic, glass, and 2 glass, 1 silicone, 1 plastic. Plastic is carbon and organic, so let me grab out not organic, compound. We only have 14 compound. Hell, that's what I need to be mining. Okay, so we've got our compound. I'll not toss it in there right now. So we need, for plastic, it was compound. For silicone, that's where stuff gets tricky. What was silicone? It was resin, quartz, and methane. I think we've got some at base. But I'll grab some of that resin that I was storing up here. But we should also make a a crafting printer up here. Because if I make the crafting station over here, that might be good. So if I make a small printer, let that finish up. Alright, small printer, you can sit here. And then this I can use to make the platforms and next level printers and all that. And the medium stuff. So I can make a medium platform there with all the resin that I've got. Unfortunately, it doesn't use all of that. That's another reason I want to get a buggy up here, So that way I can have something to move all of these around for when we need to do large amounts of crafting. How's the battery and stuff going over here? Looks like we're going good. Also, I made a solar array to put here, just so it, gains power during the day for the short daytime that's here. But it seems to be working pretty well over here. How much power does this use? This draws how much? 6 units of power, so just under, or just over what the RTG can provide. Not bad, not bad. And this is almost done doing all of that into ammonium, so I can craft it into hydrazine. But for now, we have a hydrazine, and I'm going to take it down to planet. So let's head down and start a crafting. I don't think I can package one of the large rovers I already have, so that's another thing I need to deal with. Alright. Head on over. Oh, jeez. Home base landing pad. There we go. Alright. Let's land on down here. Get all of that out. Alright. So, first things first, we need organic, which I know I have a absolute crap load of. Gimme, gimme, thank you. And you set this up to make plastic. No, rubber. Oh, rubber was just organic and resin? Oh, rubber was organic and resin. Oh, but no, I'm going for plastic. What the hell am I saying? Yeah, plastic was carbon and compound. I completely brain farted there for a moment. Let me look around to see if I've got any quartz in anywhere. I don't think I do. But that is where the nub caps come in. So I guess, nub cap, you're coming with me. Come on, give me some quartz. Let me activate this. And I guess I'll come back to that in a moment. Because now that this is done, I can get that started to make the plastic. And I needed at least 3 quartz. Might be easier for me to go down to the lower layers and just dig up the quartz rather than relying on the nub cap here. Because at least until we get to level 3 biodome, this thing's kind of useless. So, come on, nub cap, give me a quartz. And nope. Okay, well, fine then. I guess underground it is. Let me set that down there. Alright. So, I am going to take the buggy here, underground. And I guess hopefully we'll find enough quartz without dying, preferably. I probably should also make a new drill buggy. I guess, is it drill buggy or would it be just a drill truck? I feel like it's more of a truck than anything, but drill truck to take to the other planets. Because I know I have one on Glacio, actually, that I can get some of the titanium that I'm going to need going. That probably wouldn't hurt to do, actually. Because Glacio also has surface quartz. But I would not be able to bring too much of it back unless I went with my shuttle. So let's just go down and grab some quartz, because I need only 3 for now. I am going to need hematite for the, whatchamacallit, for the truck. Ooh, there. Again, the planet tries to kill me. Oh. Alright, where is the exit path? It is down here. Alright. Need to remember that I also have access to my infinite oxygen thing, so I don't gotta worry too much about dying like that. But I can't use my oxygen and my drill at the same time to drill around down here. Because power. Alright, excuse me. Let me activate this. I did need some graphite. Graphite. Alright, graphite. Let my power regen a little. Oh, that's right. Can't. There we go. Alright. On quartz. 3 quartz. 2 quartz. 2 quartz. Got too much graphite. Let me, No. Yes. Alright. Toss that over here. I'll close this off so I can breathe for a moment. Alright. And then try to target just the quartz. Okay, we got another quartz. Instead of drilling willy-nilly, this is probably giving many people headaches. Graphite. I don't need another graphite. Should I toss it down? I'll meet it at the core. Oh, it didn't toss. Alright, there you go. I'll meet you at the core, buddy. Bye. Alright. Now back to business, where I tried to extract all this quartz. Alright. That's it for me. Let's let that regen. Where did that graphite go? Is it still falling? I think it's still falling. We'll run into it eventually. Again. Either that or it probably clung to one of the tendrils here. One of the roots. Or there it is. Never mind. Alright. Coming with me, little guy. Although you can't go back up to the surface just yet. So, I'm going to leave it floating down here until I eventually remember about it. As I get stuck on air. Alright. So let's head up. Actually, you know what? I could have... Actually, yeah. I'm going to put my power onto the rover real quick. So that way it's powered. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Thank goodness I thought it fell through the earth again. And I can go back down to the core to pick back up that graphite, because I do need graphite. I just don't need as much as I need the quartz. Thank you for not trying to kill me this time, game. And now, we go. Because I do believe that is everything we're going to need for the base part of the stuff. Of the storage stuffs. I think we also need some rubber, though, for the... what was it? For the rover? Oh, jeez. Alright, we're good. Alright. Let's head back home with all of our loot. So I need to cook 2 of the quartz into glass. And oh, there's the base. Look at it go. Whoa. But I also want to make a drill that I can use up there on the rover. You know, I probably could package one of the other rovers here if I just replaced one of them with a one of the storage. Not one of. I need to replace both of the power gen stuff with RTGs. And that's what I need to do. And then once I do that, I can remove the rest of the stuff. Alright, so now, I'd like a large gas. Actually, let's start with the soil container, because that requires less effort to do. So we've got plastic, we've got all that. And our last thing is titanium alloy. What are we missing for that, other than everything? I think I just need to go and get some titanium from our base on... oh, that's right, we need graphene. Graphene. If I could English today, graphene. Jeez. Jeez Louise, alright. We need one aluminum alloy and one rubber. Rubber we can do easily. We've got some, actually we've got aluminum alloy here too. No, that's just aluminum. Means we need copper. So graphite, graphene. Jeez. Alright, do we have any titanium alloy sitting around? Any titanium at all? Sitting anywhere? Oh, I think I see some titanium. We do have titanium. Hell yeah. All I had to do was look around hard enough, apparently. So, we need one titanium alloy right now, so we'll take one of these. And hope we have the necessary gas. Gimme. There we go. Titanium alloy. We do have nitrogen. Alright. This will make the soil canister that I should be able to use up there for, well, storing the soil samples that I collect. Alright. And this is going to be good once we get the rover up there. Which, if I can get some copper, that would be amazing. If I sack enough of these small generators, I could. Because then I could use the, what was it? The trade platform here to get some copper. Since I only need one, I'd have to sack 4 of these guys. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. There we go. 4 of those guys into the shredder. Or through the shredder. Yeah, that did just go through the shredder, didn't it? Where the hell did I drop it down the hole? No, it's just right there. Let me drop you off for a moment there. Pick that up. Alright. Now that that is fixed, hopefully, let's disintegrate these into parts that we can use. And that should be 1 scrap piece. Thank you kindly. Alright. 1 macrolite, please. While that's off on its way, we can get a whatchamacallit, aluminum alloy here at the ready. So let me get this over there. Stop that one. And for the silicone, that's right, we need the quartz and the resin. Do we have the other stuff that we need? We need methane. Do I have any methane on hand? Argon, helium, nitrogen. Do I not have any methane? Methane's only on a Trox, so that's going to be a pain to go out and get. I think I need to go out to a Trox again. Fine. Oh, I guess whilst I'm doing that, where's my... out there. I guess I can set this on to cook. And set that there to do that when I get back. And let's head out to Atrox really quickly. So I can grab my 1 methane that I need. It's going to take a minute though. Also, I saw a game rule thing update. Game rule, it was part of an update. Again, if I could only English today. But the update made it so that way the hydrazine on the intermodal platform is infinite. I hope that applies to this world, because by Job, I would love that. Because that would make the intermodal platform actually freaking useful. So, I may finish building that just to see, but I checked the settings and there was not a setting I could change for that. So I don't know if it applies to all current worlds. And I saw that it was a thing that could be set in a custom game modes thing, but that would be creating a whole new world. And I don't want to do that. Because as you might see, I have a little bit of a system going. Alright, so I need to head out to Atrox, which is the closest one here. And I need to head up to base, grab 1 methane, and head back with it. I'm just going to activate my oxygen supply. Oh. Okay. So now we scooch down here. I gaze into this and head up to Atrox base. And now we should probably come up with some cool names for these bases, honestly. Alright. Again, I keep getting stuck on this randomly. Alright. So put that there. That should be enough to power the condenser for some methane. That is barely enough. Actually, no, it still is eating away at it. But I just need 1. Thank you kindly, Atrox. Alright. Oh, we had a quartz here. Huh. That probably would have been handy. But now that we've got the methane, we'll go back, make the silicone, because we still have helium for the nanocarbon alloy. And we should be good to make the 2 containers that I'm going to need. Jeez, this was only for 2 containers. I'm just now realizing that. I spent all this time for 2 containers. That is not our 2. This is Silva. Alright. But so once we get these 2 containers set up, we should be able to start filling up the large gas container with helium, with hydrogen, so we can start making hydrazine up there on the platform a little easier, and have a lot bigger stores of it before we're out. And as for the rover, I think we should just about have everything, because we needed rubber, which we can craft easily. And we needed aluminum alloy, which we have 1 of at the ready. Because the rubber was 1 resin and 1 organic. And unfortunately I already took all the resin up to space. Although, maybe bringing the large printer up there might be better, so I don't have to carry it up with me. You know, that might actually be a really good idea. To just bring the crafter up there or to make a new crafter to bring up there. What the hell's that purple thing? Oh, that's just grass. Okay. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. I was like, what the hell is that? Alright. You're coming with me. This to make the silicone to use for the gas storage. And then, what do we need to make a large printer? Large printer is 3 compound. Actually, I think we've got everything on the space station to make that. Alright. Let us a large gas container. Silicone there. Toss this up onto storage. Remove one of these because I can. And got the glass here for that. Got the copper ready for this. For the not nanocarbon, aluminum. First, the titanium. I need another titanium and another graphene. Which means I need another hydrazine, which means I'm going to need to take one of my fuel. Which means that I'm going to be down to really low fuel reserves. Don't like that, but we'll have enough to get back here in a moment. That's for that. I need to go and grab the titanium again. Where the hell did I dump the titanium canister? Is it still up here? Where the hell did I put it? Titanium. There we go. Alright. I will take one more titanium. Thank you. Alright. So that is for the graphene. I'm going to make the aluminum alloy so I can start making the buggy. When I get up there. I'm also going to need to pack 2 exo chips, I'm realizing. Alright, thank you for the aluminum alloy. And titanium alloy goes in there. And then I will move this trade platform to fill up the gas canister once it's done. Thank you for the alloy. So I can make this right there. And just to check around to make sure that I don't have any resin left over from anything. Got steel. So I'll need 1 piece to make the... Although, yeah, it would be better to just craft it up on the space station, I'm realizing. Because I don't have enough space on my shuttle. So, once that's done, I'll swap it in here, fill it up as much as I can, because it is hydrogen for the graphene, for the hydrazine, right? Yeah, hydrogen. So filling up this honkin' thing with hydrogen, transporting that up to the space station, and then making the 3 levels of printer should be our next steps. Although filling this thing is going to take a minute, so I'm just going to leave it down here while we go up and do some building. Because we've already got just about everything we're going to need. So it goes 20 units of power. This is for hydrogen, and I'll see you when you're done. So now we fly. Actually, now that we've got an open spot, I could go and get the resin to go ahead and make the buggy. Although I don't know, is the drill arm big? The drill arm here. Printer, chemistry lab, research center. It's not there. Is it in the small printer? For the drill arm. Rover seats, storage silo, trailer. Where the hell is it? Oxygenator, field shelter, auto arm. It's the auto arm, not what I'm looking for. Have I not unlocked it yet? VTOL crane, that's what it is. Yeah, built-in medium arm slot. Which means I need to make a drill afterwards. I need steel, silicone, and titanium. Which means I'm gonna need another thing of silicone. Okay. But I already have one of the drills unlocked, right? Yes. Hello. I have a buggy horn. Ah, yes, drill strength 1, 2s, and 3s. This one should only need drill strength of 1. So tungsten carbide and ceramic. So that I can make really quickly, because we have tungsten carbide, we have clay that I can turn into ceramic. Oh wait, we've already got a ceramic. What the hell am I doing? So that can go over here to make a quick drill. Is that not a ceramic I picked up? No, it's a tungsten. What the hell am I doing? There you go, that goes there. How's the base power doing? Abysmal. Lovely. Alright. This tungsten can sit right there. I did not mean to pick that up. Alright. So this comes together to make a strength 1 drill, of which I can put on the end of a crane arm, which I will craft right here. Titanium to silicone again. That means I need to go all the way back up to Atrox again. Lovely. Okay. Either way, let's get this made. This is still working its little tush off. Let's grab this titanium here. And the silicone, I also need the resin, don't I? Yeah, resin, quartz, methane. Maybe I should have grabbed more. Holy crap, this thing holds 2K? Okay. Maybe I'm gonna put this thing on pause for a little while. So after it's done making that one, it'll recharge the base a little bit. Well, that's why the base is so low on power. Never connected this guy back up. Alright. So I guess let's shove this aluminum alloy up into here for now. Oh. So aluminum alloy up into there. And then I'll head out to Atrox and try to pick up the quartz somewhere. Where do I want to pick up the quartz? I'll probably grab it from core again, since I'm going to be heading down there anyways on my way to Atrox. I can take a pit stop down there to grab the quartz, go and grab the methane from Atrox, and maybe, just maybe, I can get some resin down there as well. Or maybe I can find a really shoddy vein of it up here. Because I know that there was a few very shoddy veins. Like, this one is part compound, actually. So I'm just gonna slurp up a little bit of that. Come on. There we go. One resin acquired. Drive into it for good luck, and now we go. So, I'm hoping that once I move everything up to the space station, we won't need to be bolting around like this to look for items. And that I'll be able to have, you know, a good grasp on what I have in the storage. Alright, so give me my RTG back. And we'll head core side, pick up some quartz, head out to Atrox, pick up some methane, and then come all the way back. And then I think, once that's done, I think it'd be a good place to end off this episode. So let me land, ouch. Alright. So So let's head up. Try to grab the stuff that we're gonna need. And I could probably head up to the tippy top of this core route and try to pick up something from on top of there if I don't get more, the graphite. Nothing up here trying to kill me. There's some pop coral down there, but so let's absorb a little bit there. Alright, got a quartz. So now we float on back down, grab our methane, our singular methane again. Although we are going to be needing a lot more silicone in the future, so maybe getting a few more wouldn't hurt this time around. But I am impatient. I will grab one and then I'll probably set some more to go off camera. So if I can get a good flow of methane, first of all I need a crap load of RTGs to get working there on Atrox, because one of those atmospheric condensers takes 20 units a second, which is absurdity, but it's what we need to do. So maybe getting some more RTGs out here would be better. Oh. Ow. Alright. But, the RTGs are going to be a little costly. Ow. Considering I don't have a good source of lithium just yet. Novus does have some, but I don't have a drill truck on that side of the galaxy yet. I think the only two planets with the drill trucks are currently Silva and Glacio. So making more of those to head out to the other parts of the galaxy would be good. Also, I want to do the Ruby quest line eventually. So because I have the drill on Glacio, I'm going to need to find the storm on Glacio. I just don't know where that could be, because I hadn't actually gone looking for it yet. But if we attach the Ruby to the drill truck should have enough juice to use the Ruby. Just hope I don't lose the drill truck in the process, because that would suck majorly. But once I get the system that I'm working on the on the space station, we shouldn't have to worry about finite resources, because that dirt in the middle is constantly regenerating. Well, not constantly regenerating, but regenerating whenever I tell it to. Which means that we'll honestly have infinite amounts of anything we need. Once I get this working, that is. Because currently, the way how it works is I need to manually go and dig it up like 2 to 3 canisters at a time. I'm trying to make this truck to move items between the storage and the crafting zone, as well as to drill the dirt in the middle a lot quicker. So hopefully we can get something a-going there. I also kind of want to get a paver so we can move forward with the truck. But that will be for another time. Because now that we have all the bits and bobs that we're going to need, I can come over here and make one thing of silicone. So I can make the crane arm, and then we can head up, put everything together, and we will all be happy. Actually, I'm realizing I can't craft the rubber up there. Although I did get the silicone. The rubber What was rubber? It was, that's right, it was organic and resin. Correct? Yes, organic and resin. So I will need to go ahead and grab that real quick just to make that happen. Because now that we're not bringing this honkin' thing up there just yet, means I've got enough space to go and grab that. So, I am going to go ahead and grab it. And I'm realizing I might also need to invest in a battery. Oh, hey, there's a resin right here beneath me. Can I have this game? Come on, give me the resin. Come on. Where the hell you have the rest of it? There's gotta be some more in here. Still telling me there's some. Alright. There we go. Now, I am going to level off this zone so I don't accidentally fall in here anytime soon. And now that we've got everything, we should be well and truly ready to rumble. And I can make the... what do you call it? The buggy to bring up with us. With the open slot. So there we go, that's that. This is done. Which means that I can go on ahead and swap this out here for that up there. I've got the drill that I need to go and grab from over here. Can I please? Thank you. Alright. Drill strength 1. Let's get our 2 exo chips. I do like how the exo chips are stored. That's very fun. Alright. Exo chip, aluminum alloy, which I shoved onto the side of my ship, because I was going to craft it up there, but now I've decided I'm going to go ahead and craft everything down here, and just finish building the extra parts up there. So this to make a large rover, and I don't know, I could probably take an RTG up there if I had any. So for now, it's going to need to stick to normal QTRTG power. Oh, it's because it's on my back. Now, I might take... I'm going to take 2 of these to bring. So I can power this with the crane. I'm also going to need to make a rover seat, I'm realizing. But the rover seat is easy. The rover seat was what? Rover seat. Come on. Where is it? Rover seat. Here we go. 2 compound. Yeah, I can craft that up at the space station. So that is going to take a while. I guess editor me, cut till this is done. Alright. So now that that is done, I am actually going to set this base up for basically hibernation mode, as I tell this to go to town, and hopefully this is full when I get back. So, whilst I head up to start building everything up here, I should be able to put the canister onto the drill arm to collect the dirt. Should. So let's land and see how this puppy works. So we've got our landing station right over here. And yes, let's get unpacked. I need to make the rover seat real quick, so I can actually use this thing. It's 2 compound, please, and thank you. And all the way over here to the crafting zone. This is why I wanted the truck in the first place. So rover seat right there. Alright. And so with that, plus the drill, strength 1, I should be able to do just about anything I want with this rover now. Alright. So now, if we set this down, let's hope it can even get up there. That might be a problem. Alright. Nope. Wrong button. I wanted to rotate that to face that way. Put a couple of QTRDGs on the side to fuel it. Put the crane arm on the side here. There's a crane arm. Do you... Oh. Okay, you've got a built-in medium arm. If I put this up there, that's how this works, correct? Kaboom. So now... hello? Whoa, okay. This whole thing is kind of glitchy. Alright. So let's see... Oh wait, that's right. I also need the canister. So if I add the canister to the back here for the soil canister, and then add in an empty canister as catalyst here. Actually, do I need to add it to the end here? No, that's what it's going to be picking up. Okay. So now, let's see if I can get this thing up here. First, I'm going to be expanding this because I don't want to fall with all the stuff I've just created. That would suck. Actually, I could use this. Let's see if I can get over without, but I could probably make a dirt pathway. Oh yeah, this thing climbs like a train. Alright. So now, if we get into here, let's see how this puppy rolls. Alright. So now that we're in place, crane, do you do. Wow. Oh, and it is filling up the canister, so now... Oh, it does continue to fill it, yes! Alright, we have the Dirt Collector 9000! Where aren't you collecting? Hello? Oh, wait, does it need at least 2 canisters on it to function right? So I need to move this one here, so it'll dump it. I grab the other canister from here. Actually, no. The other canister that I've got on me. Put that in. Let's say put that in right here. Okay, that just empties it, which is not good because now we're at an uneven number, but you know what? Let's move forward a little bit. So I'm not too scared of getting stuck in my own orbital platform. So let's start drilling away, drilling away. We should see... Oh, focus on that part there. Should see it start to empty in there. Alright, so we're almost full. Boom. Empties. No. Why do you not auto-empty? What the hell? That is strange. And why do I keep getting shoved under the truck? Because if I was to remove this one, we'd go just fine. Why do you not auto-claim? Because I'm sure that if I did this here, yeah, it would automatically go there. So do we need one that... Oh, wait. Do we need an extra storage thing? That might be what we need. I think I can go and craft one right now. But let me put the rest of the soil back. See, it emptied there. And then put it back here. So what happens if I fill both? Will it do its thing? I was kind of hoping this thing would be a little bit more automatic. There, I filled one. Will it take the fact that I've filled both of them into account as I hollow out this planet? Come on. No. Why? Why don't you? Okay. Well, that sucks. But you know what? Still semi-auto, I guess. I don't know. Let's see if me putting a storage thing there will help it. Okay. This thing navigating out is going to be a problemo, but looks like we're good. So we take this thing off there, and I guess figure out this automatic situation. I mean, I'll probably figure this out off camera, but if I remove an RTG, no. It's not lack of space. Why are you not spitting that out? Does it want to be up here? I mean, let's see what happens if I were to swap these around. That does not look pleasant. No. Huh. This gotta... I mean, I could add an auto arm, but that would take extra power as well as an extra slot. And I just don't have that kind of space here. I mean, it kind of works. I'll give it that. But kind of works is not great for what I paid for this thing. So, we'll see how to get this thing working. Probably in a future episode. But for now, I can use it as is and just fill this up as much as I need to make whatever I want. Right now, I can use this ammonium over here to make hydrazine. And that hydrazine is already on auto repeat, so let's make some hydrazine. And so while that's crafting away, I think that is a good place to end off this episode of Astroneer. So yeah, hope you all have enjoyed. I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody!